Welcome back to Listen and Learn English. I'm Liam and I'm joined by Sophia. Today we have a very special episode for our A2 and B1 learners. If you're looking to improve your listening and speaking skills naturally, you're in the right place.
Thanks, Liam. I am so excited about today's topic. We are talking about something every single learner feels at some point: the desire to give up, and more importantly, the reasons why you should keep going.
Exactly. The title of today's episode is Keep Going. You Can Speak English One Day. It's a message of hope, but also a practical guide. Sophia, you've learned other languages before. Did you ever feel like you just weren't making progress?
Oh, all the time, Liam. I remember when I was learning my second language, there was a month where I felt like I forgot everything I had learned the month before. I felt stuck. I thought, maybe my brain just isn't made for this.
That is such a common thought. I'm not a language person. But the truth is, everyone can learn a language. It's not a magic trick, it's a marathon.
A marathon is a great way to put it. You don't run 42 kilometers on your first day. You start with 1 kilometer, then 2. Learning English is the same. Liam, what do you think is the biggest mistake learners make when they feel discouraged?
I think they compare their day 1 to someone else's day 1,000. They see a fluent speaker on YouTube or a colleague at work, and they feel bad because they can't speak like that yet. But that person went through the same struggles.
That's so true. We only see the result, not the thousands of mistakes they made to get there. Speaking of mistakes, I think we should talk about why making mistakes is actually a sign of progress.
I love that. If you aren't making mistakes, you aren't trying new things. If you only say, "Hello, how are you?" every day, you won't make mistakes, but you also won't grow.
Right. It's like exercise. If the weights aren't heavy, your muscles don't grow. If the sentences aren't difficult, your English doesn't improve. I always tell my students that a mistake is just a lesson in disguise.
A lesson in disguise. I like that. So, Sophia, let's imagine a student named Marco. Marco is at a B1 level. He can understand movies with subtitles, but when he tries to speak, he gets nervous and his mind goes blank. What would you say to him?
I would tell Marco that his blank mind is just his brain processing information. It's like a computer that is loading a big file. I would suggest he starts small. Instead of trying to give a long speech, try to describe his day in 3 simple sentences.
Small wins. That's the key. If you can say one thing today that you couldn't say yesterday, you are winning.
And consistency is more important than intensity. Some people try to study for 5 hours on a Sunday and then do nothing for the rest of the week. That doesn't work well, does it?
Not at all. It's much better to spend 15 minutes every single day. Your brain needs to see English often so it knows the language is important. It's like making a new friend. You can't become best friends by meeting once a year for 10 hours. You become friends by talking a little bit every day.
That's a perfect analogy. And nowadays, there are so many ways to bring English into your daily life. You don't need a textbook to keep going.
Right. You can listen to podcasts like this one while you cook, or change your phone settings to English, or even talk to yourself in the shower. I used to do that. I would narrate my life like I was in a movie. Liam is now picking up the soap. He is thinking about breakfast.
Haha, it sounds funny, but it works. It builds that muscle memory in your mouth. You get used to the sounds of the words without the pressure of someone watching you.
Exactly. The pressure is what kills the fun. And if it's not fun, it's hard to keep going. We have to find ways to make English enjoyable. Sophia, what's something fun you did to learn a language?
I started following accounts on social media that were about my hobbies, like cooking and photography, but in the language I was learning. That way, I wasn't studying grammar. I was looking at delicious cakes and learning words at the same time.
That's smart. You're using English as a tool to get information you actually want. That's when the magic happens. You forget you are learning and you just start using.
But Liam, let's be honest. There are days when you're tired. Work was hard, the kids are loud, and you just want to watch TV in your own language. How do you stay motivated on those days?
On those days, I give myself permission to do easy English. I don't try to read a difficult news article. I might just listen to one English song and look at the lyrics, or watch a 5-minute cartoon. Something is always better than nothing.
Something is always better than nothing. That should be a motto for every learner. Even if you just learn one new word today, let's say the word persistent, that is progress.
And persistent is a great word for today's topic. It means you keep going even when it's difficult.
Exactly. I also think it's important to remember why you started. Why do you want to speak English? Is it for a better job? To travel the world? To understand your favorite songs? When you feel like quitting, think about that goal.
Visualizing the goal is powerful. Imagine yourself walking through an airport in London or New York, feeling confident, asking for directions, and understanding the answer. That feeling is worth the hard work today.
It really is. And you know, Liam, I've noticed that English learners are often much better than they think they are. They focus on the 10% they don't know, rather than the 90% they do know.
We are our own toughest critics. If a friend made a mistake in English, you wouldn't laugh at them. You would be happy you understood them. We need to be that kind to ourselves.
Yes, be your own best friend. Celebrate the fact that you can even have a basic conversation. Think about how many people don't even try to learn a second language. You are already ahead of them.
So, if you are listening to this right now and you feel like you are at a plateau, meaning you aren't going up or down, just remember, the plateau is where the foundation is built. You are getting stronger even if you can't see it yet.
I love that. The invisible progress. Just like a tree grows its roots deep into the ground before it grows tall, your brain is building roots in English right now.
So, keep listening, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. You can speak English. It's not a question of if, it's only a question of when.
And we are here to help you every step of the way. Every episode we record is a small step forward for you.
Well said, Sophia. I think we've covered a lot of encouragement today. I hope our listeners feel a bit more energized to open their books or put on their headphones tomorrow.
I hope so too. Remember, every expert was once a beginner.
That brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope you found these phrases and stories helpful. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a like and share it with a friend who is also learning English.
To make sure you never miss an episode and to keep your learning journey consistent, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next one. Happy learning!